up for a long day.
Drives and misses everything.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Yep.
Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
A trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Yes. Timed that brilliantly.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Right there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yes.
Great shot.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Nicely played.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Going with pace now.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yes.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Good return, back from the deep. Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Wow, that's missed the
Oh,
lot.
that's a spot.
A rush of blood, very quick onto the short ball, can't get it away.
Well placed, should get a single. Great work.
Yeah!
Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Over. England are 19 for 2.
Yes. No!
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Keep us in.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yes.
Straight to the fielder.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Yes.
Absolutely nailed it.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. This is everything.
Oh, nice ball.
Tried to get the drive away. Didn't time the shot well and threw to the keeper.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Scotland found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
Yes.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Yep. Yes.
Perfectly timed.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Yeah.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Catch him!
Oh my, that's racing away.
No!
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Watt, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yeah.
4 runs, square of the wicket. Excellent shot.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Wait on.
Hits the boundary, the previous delivery almost finds the perfect comeback.
Yes.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Yeah.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
That was a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away.
Beaten on the drive.
Oh.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yeah.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. England are 59 for 2. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Yep.
right off the meat of the bat.
50 comes up between these two. They're starting to form a really strong partnership.
Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone. And gone.
Yay!
That's a fantastic catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but they have to head back to the pavilion.
Yes.
Nice shot.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant. And that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yeah, yeah.
Good bit of timing there.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that gnaw.
The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Ballers in.
And with that, they're off the mark.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Great shot. Placement exquisite.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait.
Out! Good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Morgan comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Catch.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Cross, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Timed that perfectly.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
22 runs added in that over. England are 107 for 4.
Yes.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Yes.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already,
Yeah.
it makes it very easy to score. That's out. Caught.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
It was a very, very good shot, presenting a straight bat, simple execution and back past the bowler.
Yep.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. Caught, what a position to set there, a brilliant catch.
Really getting towards the tail enders now, 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Great catch, first ball of the over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yeah.
Couldn't have played that any better.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. Good shot.
Yeah.
Found the gap.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yes.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Drives and misses everything.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Yep.
Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Yes. Oh.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yes.
They'd look for a couple here.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Yes.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Oh, yes. Oh, bow.
Could be close.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. It's not timing it at all. It's poor play.
That's the over. England are 154 for 8.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There's trouble here.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yes.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Ali didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Yes.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Yep.
Misjudged that. It takes a hit on the body.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure. Fantastic running, great communication between the two of them. No bat though, that'll be leg byes.
Yes.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
End of the over. 21 from it. England are 175 for 9.
Yes.
Good catch.
Yeah!
Out. We thought it might be a good pitch to bat on at the start of the day, and we were right. It was a long, hard slog from the bowlers, and now it's a big total to chase down. A couple of big partnerships will be required to get these runs.
White.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Waiting.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery. There'll be 1 run here for them.
The edge was very close to going to hands. They're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Can't get that outside the ring field. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yeah.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yeah.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Wait there.
Straight to the fielder.
Yeah.
Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
England kept the batters quiet in that over. So far, though, no wickets for the endeavour being shown. Edge, unplayable.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Wait on.
Beaten on the drive. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. Misses everything.
Oh, that's a spot.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a great catch.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and the disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they've got out like that.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and guided nicely down towards third.
A miserly over is completed, just one off it. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Jordan shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Edged. Confident appeal. Could it be? The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
How close is that? Could be the wicket.
There was indeed bat. The keeper had to convince the bowler, and they were right.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
And with that, they're off the mark.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Couldn't get it through the field. Good pickup, big chance.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Jordan doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. Wokes from the north end.
Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
No interest in that one from the batter. Wokes will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Yep.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Wokes will be disappointed with that delivery.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that. Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Scotland are 27 for 2.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yeah.
Punched it off the back foot for some runs.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple. A couple on offer here.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
England are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Huge edge. Bowler is confident on this one. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. Got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep. Just threw the shot too early.
Strong appeal. Out. Caught.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Johnston, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Finds the edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yeah.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
6 runs added in that over. Scotland are 42 for 3. Going with spin now.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Waiting.
Johnston shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep. Waiting. Yep. Yep.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Thick edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep. Bowler.
More decisive running may have gotten them 2. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that.
Loud appeal.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Edge, what a ball!
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too, not many opportunities to score.
The captain bringing a good balance to this field, I think.
Yeah.
There'll be one run here for them.
Wait. Yeah.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Yep.
Nicked it.
Yes, keeper, keeper.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Oh,
It looked a pretty good
that's
delivery, to
spot.
be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Quick onto that in the infield.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
End of the over. Scotland are 54 for 5.
Yeah.
Perfect technique and placement.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Waiting.
Massive edge.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Misses everything.
Well bowled.
That was lovely bowling, just not getting the reward it deserved. Must have been a whisker away from hitting the wickets.
Yes.
6 runs added in the over. Scotland are 60 for 5.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yeah.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Yeah.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Yep.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Gone, it's a good catch.
A good innings, weathered some good bowling and scored freely when given the opportunity, but couldn't keep it going and will head back disappointed.
Right.
Straight to the fielder. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Scotland are 68 for 6.
Yeah, yep.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Oh, nice ball.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing. Edged. Unplayable.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Mills, the left-arm fast bowler, is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot. leg edge.
Yes.
Good return, back from the deep. They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Beaten on the drive.
Mills with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
5 runs in that over. Scotland 77 for 7. Livingston into the attack now from the north end.
Just threw the shots too early.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yeah.
Super shot that.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Oh.
Stumped by a mile. No chance to get back.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Watt won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over. Mills from the south end.
Great work behind the stumps, save some runs with that dive.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. Got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yes.
They'd look for a couple here. .
Yeah, yep.
Good shot. He's found the gap.
Yes, keeper, keeper.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Huge edge.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Good bowling.
Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yeah, yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Brilliant over that. Pressure put right back on the batters. The sort of over that could win the match. Woakes coming back into the attack.
For England.
Yes.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Thick edge.
Misses out there on the short wide one.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Oh,
Yep.
oh, that's a spot.
Totally beaten by the change of pace on that delivery. Very unlucky not to take the wicket.
Yes.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Four.
More decisive running may have gotten them two. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that.
Jordan, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Edged it.
What? Shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them. Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Gone! Bowled! The final wicket falls.
That's it. They're all out. An amazing bowling display. I felt victory was only a matter of time, and so it has proved. Just a brilliant win.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an The right armour is coming on to bowl from the press box end. Don't forget, as the new ball is taken, that while it should swing for the bowlers, it'll come onto the bat nicely for the batters too. And the wickets have been a little hard to come by so far. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Yep.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Yes.
Great shot, at least 1 on offer. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum. Short, the left armour, is the new bowler from the university end. Immaculate timing there.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Short, shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive, could have been worth more.
Right there.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Waiting. Yes.
There'll be runs here.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Catch it.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Right there. Yep.
Chance! Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Cartwright from the press box end. Into the gap,
Yes.
nice shot.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Waiting.
Well placed, should
Yeah.
get a single. This should be close.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the